Hello, talented teachers. Welcome to this amazing workshop for primary school teachers by Teacher Support Teachers for sure. So if you are new to our channel, don't forget to subscribe, like, share, and comment. Maybe I can answer your inquiries during the next videos. So today is the first episode in our workshop. It might be a little bit theoretical, but we need to understand our audience. So as primary school teachers, our audience is young learners aged from 7 to 11 maybe or to 10. So this age is really a sensitive period of time in any learner's life. So in order to know how to deal with them physically and psychologically, how to stimulate and motivate them to ensure a better learning atmosphere, and what kind of activities that are suitable for them, we need to get into details. We need to understand how do they think, how do they feel, how can we get them motivated and engaged during our lessons. And this for sure will help us in preparing successful lesson plans. So if you want to know more about your learners, stick around. So from the ministry's guide, I tried to gather as much as I can of information and to facilitate them and to get core, let's say, information that are simple to grasp and at the same time guidelines for any teacher at primary school. So let's start. Let's talk about these learners or these young learners. They understand concrete events, but they struggle with abstract and hypothetical concepts, which means as teachers, you should avoid teaching abstract let's say concepts. For example, if you speak about freedom, I like to give you examples so that you understand better. So for example, if you talk about freedom, this is a freedom fighter. For example, they fought, they did this and that. For example, in history, they talk, let's say talk about Arab teachers. For example, they teach about, I don't know, they teach about, for example, Romans, etc. Learners find these abstract concepts and hypothetical stuff for like freedom very, very difficult to grasp. So if you want to facilitate this thing, you need to rely on ICTs like videos, etc., like Realia, for instance, using real stuff, real examples, so that you help your learners understand. And here we can talk about grammatical rules. Grammar is very difficult. Let's give an example. For instance, when you talk about, just a simple example, okay? When you talk about, let's say, plural. So you can, for example, take a pen. This is a pen. And you take a concrete example, which is different pens, and you say, these are pens. And you focus on the S. It's easy. It's not that difficult, okay? So just use the right concrete stuff at the right moment. So this is one of the stuff a teacher should know. Also, they respond to meaning even if they don't understand isolated words, which means here that learners, as we all know, we should teach anything through a context rather than using isolated words, because learners learn from the meaning in general, okay? So if you want to teach them grammar or teach them wherever you want, you need to create a context, okay? You need to create something related to their real life. We will come to this later on. They are creative and curious. You know that learners at this age are very, very creative, so don't underestimate them. So here at this level, I want you as teachers to give them the freedom to express themselves either orally or written messages, wherever. So you might say that learners at primary school, especially third year, can't write. Well, I disagree with you, because if you give them the freedom to write, they will write, they will speak, they will learn how to express themselves. So just be guides and give them the freedom to express themselves. They love talking about themselves, okay? هنا as I said before, through the context, we need to use real life problem solving situations, which means, for example, you're talking about the birthday, so you invite, for example, Muhammad. Yeah, Muhammad, when is your birthday? For example, he will say the 3rd of May. Oh, all right, that's great. So, Muhammad, it's your birthday. What would you do? Muhammad will start talking. Well, I will buy a cake. My mother will prepare a cake. I might invite my friends. I might invite friends. It means guests. So here you are stimulating learners by putting them in real life problem solving situations. Also, they enjoy learning through fun activities and playing together. So here is the most important part, because this is my world of educational games. I love creating educational games because I myself as a teacher love playing with these educational games with my learners. So how about them? They adore this. They learn. They find themselves. You know that these games are really magic, okay? And within the educational games, you should focus on pair and group work because learners learn better from each other. Peer learning, we call it. Peer learning, and even peer correction. They have different learning styles, and this is very, very important. You need to know about your learners' styles. When we talk about VACT, what do these letters stand for? They stand for visual, auditory, kinesthetic, tactile. Next video, inshallah, we will talk about these four items isolatedly, and I will give you plenty of examples and activities that suit each style of learning. They have limited attention span, okay? And this is a very difficult thing to deal with, because you know that learners get bored easily, especially kids. They get bored easily. Here, to avoid this, you need to change the activities. Okay, for example, from to 10 to 15 minutes, you change an activity. For example, it is auditory. Next, you will make a kinesthetic tactile one. Another one is visual, so that you attract learners' attention and they will not get bored and will keep going with you through the whole 45 minutes. They understand from listening, hearing, seeing, so there are a mixture of skills during your lessons, so the teacher can act, can use facial expressions, can use visual aids, can do everything, can sing, can dance. So you as a teacher should be talented enough to stimulate learners. And I think that primary school pupils and primary school classes are the place where a teacher can feel free to do whatever he wants with his learners and to be himself, okay? Because they are learners, they are kids. So you can get the kid inside you out so that you can engage them and make them love you as a person, so that they love the subject they are learning. And here, this makes me think about, we can say that there are teachers, of course, teachers have got different abilities, different knowledge, let's say, and information levels, but we might find a teacher who is with a PhD and a teacher with a master, for instance. Just an example, okay? I'm not underestimating any of them, but maybe the one with a master degree can deal with learners better than a PhD one. Why? Because he knows how to transfer knowledge to his learners. So whenever you want to transfer knowledge, you can lower your level and be at the level of your learners so that they can understand anything you do with them. So thank you so much for watching this video. This is the game that I have prepared. If you want it, just leave it in the comment and I will send it to you so that you can play. Look here, for example, I spin it, I stop 5, so learners will read the sentence number 5. I can spin, I can stop at 8 and they can read. I love this game so much. Both, this and the spin. So the spin, you can use it with any activity you want. And here, for example, I've used this kind of activities. You will find the video how to prepare this in the videos that I have shared. So if you like this video, don't hesitate to leave a like, please, and a comment so that you encourage me, because encouragement means a lot. And feedback, positive feedback. Yeah, I forgot here to talk about positive feedback. Positive feedback is very, very important. So try to encourage your learners even though they make mistakes. Thank you so much for watching, and see you in the next video, inshallah.